Well, we're almost at the town pump, the pilot, where I'm going to be filling up. I figured I might as well top up my fuel before I go over the border. So if they send me south again, I won't have to get any fuel while I'm in Canada, and that's better off for the company because the fuel prices are a whole lot lower up here, or down here. Very, very windy out. I'm really glad I got a heavy load right now because the wind is really picking up. I don't know if you can see the grass, but it's just blowing like crazy. And they're even expecting some thunder showers out here too, between the I-15 as you head towards Idaho. So I got a feeling I'm going to be missing some of it when I get dropped down into get across the border rather. But at least it cooled down a little bit, which is a good thing. I just really hope those guys at Maxim, I hope they fix the air conditioning issue, because that's nice to have, especially when you're parked at a rest area. You turn that thing on and everything's nice and cool. I don't like idling the truck, I just don't. But I'm going to get them to turn that idle off too, just in case it happens again. Or should I say the idle shutdown, turn the idle shutdown off. Well, I guess the big test here will be what's available for a fuel pump. They still haven't fixed this construction. Man, they're making a mess out of that. Oh, look at this. I got a pump right in front. How about that? You know what? Do I want that one, though? It's always so hard to get out of there, especially when these guys... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take it. Sometimes these guys will pull up front, and then you can't get out until they move. Hopefully there's no bags on these pumps. Okay, there we go. Number D3 is the one I want. A little further back, Ray. There we go. I still can't get used to this thing, man. You're always banging your head on this thing or scratching your glasses on it. What a crazy design this is. I don't know why they didn't make it down here. Then you can drive like this. And the funny thing is that they've been making this sort of design for years and nobody will think about give the guy more clearance. If they want to have this low, so you have access to the radio, that's a good thing. But have this a little bit higher so you're not banging your head into it. I'm only 5'10" and a half, 5'11". No, I'm 5'11". And I'm banging my head on that. Can you imagine somebody that's 6 feet sitting in here? They'd have to drive with their butt right on the ground. That's right, Tweety. That's right. I'm stopped. All right, we'll get our fuel and we'll get on out of here and head to the border. Well, we are at Aviation Boulevard and McKnight Boulevard, and we're going to be doing an unload over here at this Canada Post. It's gotten chilly all of a sudden. We're going to be looking at some chilly weather. Looks like it's going to rain too. And I'm gonna have to make a left up here, so I'm really, really hoping somebody will let me in. Oh, goody. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy?
Turn left on 49 Avenue Northeast.
So, what I want to do is go. I'm gonna just spit it out. My buddy Devin said to go past this traffic light and make the next left, immediate left into the lot, and I can see where I need to go. And then from there, over to UPS, which apparently to Devin, it's the easy one. He says it's really tight in here, so to be cautious, so we'll be cautious. But it wouldn't be fun if it wasn't tight. It wouldn't be fun if it wasn't going to be a little tight. And we'll be looking for the guard shack too. Okay. Take it super wide. Alright, we're all done here at Canada Post. And as you could obviously tell, no cameras in there. I didn't even attempt to bring a camera in there. Nope. It's rocking back and forth. Well, maybe it's my cooler. So we'll go back through security. Give this back to them. Then they'll know I'm okay, legit, all that fun stuff. Oh, yeah. That's quite an operation they got going in there. Cushy job too. I don't think there was one person I didn't walk by that wasn't wearing perfume or a nice scented aftershave or cologne. Yeah, they make some pretty good money over here at Canada Post. I got a friend that works there. He's no short of vacation time, I'll tell you that. You land a job with Canada Post, you're doing good. Alright, we're rolling. Finished up our pre-trip, our CTPAT inspection to make sure no one's climbing aboard or smuggling drugs on me. And we'll make our way towards the border. Probably won't get too far today because I've only got 3 hours left by the time I get over the border, maybe 2 hours left. So I think there's a rest area in Pembina. We will shoot for that. So at least it's a nice day. It's cooling down, which is nice. So we'll make our way towards the border and get into the good old USA. I'll tell you something, I'm really hoping that there's parking here, because the other 2 truck stops, there wasn't any. There wasn't any parking anywhere. And I'm really hoping I'll get a spot here, because I have 16 minutes left. That's it. 16 minutes. So if there isn't any parking, I'm going to have to create my own parking. So my dear Lord, I really pray that there is a spot available for little old me. Because the last time I came here, people were parking everywhere. And I really hope that there's a spot for me here. Look at this, see what I mean? People are parking everywhere here. Ay, ay, ay. I don't know if I'm even going to get a spot here. I guess I could park next to this guy, what he's doing there. Ooh, no, can't park there.
On the right to I-29 South toward Fargo.
Yeah, this does not look good. This does not look good. Well, I'm going to take a look and see if there's a spot available. Some people just like parking in front. I don't usually like to assume that that's the only, that there's nothing left. Oh, what am I doing? It looks like there's plenty of parking here. Good. Thank you, Lord. So I'm just going to go around and come right. There's plenty of parking here. It looked a lot worse. And if you can see those ugly dark clouds there, I went through a nice little rainstorm there. Got a good little truck wash. The wind was blowing me around, as you know, but it did not last very long, which is a real blessing. Down to 13 minutes now. Yeah, timed that out really well. This is actually a fair-sized truck stop. I hate parking way at the end though, because you got such a long hike to get in there if you need to use a shower. I wonder. Okay. I don't know if this is this a road or is this parking here? I can't tell. Okay. Okay, it looks like this is just regular parking. Thank you, Lord. I always thank God for everything that happens. Especially when it comes to finding parking spots. It's not too far from the front. It's okay. Well, my dear friends, we'll reconvene in the morning. I am just going to settle in and then make myself something to eat. I'm hungry. Come on, Tweety Bird, let's go. Thank you. You got several nicknames for this truck. All right. Stop it. That's what I got to listen to constantly. Every time you reverse. It's just annoying. Wish they could just let people drive their trucks and stop babysitting us. Most of us know how to drive these trucks. Most of us anyway. Okay. Gee, I wonder if that's going to get... It looks like it obviously rained here already. I wonder if it's going to come back and give us a little bit more. All right, friends. See you in the morning. Good morning. Just went inside to get my hot water so I can, that's a nice thing, at least at these truck stops, you can get your hot water. Your hot water for your tea. I have green tea in the morning. I find it to be very refreshing, and I have a tablespoon and a half or so of honey, which is supposed to be really good for you. You can either take it by the spoon or put it in a drink, and that's about pretty well the only sugar I try to intake during the day. Still not on any kind of wheat. I know the ketosis is kicking in because I find myself extremely tired during the day. Not to the point where I'm dozing off, just tired. I find myself yawning and lacking energy. So I know that'll pass. There's little stages of this diet. So yeah, I got that in there. But I'm probably gonna have to, and I know I'm gonna get lots of recommendations. I'm gonna have to get some supplements. Give me that little bit of extra energy to help me get through my day. But overall, it's been going good. I can feel, I can see the changes already in 2 weeks. I can see the changes of losing weight and just feeling a whole lot better about myself. Somebody had left a comment and said I shouldn't get up so early. My body just wakes up that early. When your body wakes up, your body wakes up. Usually when your body wakes up, it's telling you, I've had enough sleep. And when I was a teenager, I would sleep in like any other teenager as long as I could. But when you're a little bit older, or a lot older, you don't need as much sleep. I can get 6 hours of sleep and I'm fine. Maybe that's the reason why I'm too tired. Maybe I'm sleeping too much. Maybe I'm oversleeping. So we'll see how I feel today. I didn't oversleep today. I think I got about 7 hours in today, so that's a good thing for me. So what I have for breakfast is my grapefruit. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs in the fridge. That's what I usually eat. Plus this, plus my tea. And these grapefruits are nice. They're a pink grapefruit, and they're really sweet. They're really, really refreshing, especially first thing in the morning after you wake up. It's really nice. And these are really good for you. They eat body fat as well, belly fat, which I probably already mentioned before on a previous video. So, yeah. So, which is going to be some of the things I'm going to discuss in a video that I'm going to be putting out probably very soon within the next month on things you need to prepare, how to prepare yourself for life on the road, the things you'll need for your truck, things you'll need on your phone, equipment, tools, everything. I will be releasing a video within the next month on everything you need to be ready for life on the road if you are getting into the industry. Watch for that video. Well, I'm making a stop here in Alexandria to get a torque done on my steers. It's it's been longer than 100 kilometers, but my options of getting them torqued wasn't very much. So I did a little research, found an international dealer, and called them ahead of time and asked them if I can get a torque on my steers that I had them replaced when I was in Winnipeg. And they said, yeah, bring it on down, we'll do it. So that was nice. So it's just a quarter of the mile up here, and better safe than sorry, right? Just so you guys know that these are indicators to let you know if there's been any movement with the nuts at all. That's what these are for. These don't stop the nuts from falling off. They just tell you if they've moved or shifted. And the guy that just torqued it, and he got quite a bit of movement from the torque. Like a lot of movement. 3 or 4 of them moved quite a bit, like a half a turn. That's scary. I'm glad I stopped and got this done. Good morning. Just peeling my grapefruit. What I do is I usually just peel it, put a paper towel down there and open it up, so when I drive I can just nibble on it. It's very refreshing in the morning. Nice way to wake up with your green tea. Yeah, I'm taking this keto thing very serious. This morning I woke up feeling a whole lot better. Yesterday I woke up and I felt like I had flu symptoms. Ketosis, I think. But last night I had a sweet potato, and which is way better than a regular potato, but I still think it obviously had carbs in it, so maybe that's why I'm not feeling maybe that flu symptom, because what it is, it's when you go through that ketosis flu or whatever it is, the keto flu, it's pretty well your body is having withdrawals of the carbs and is adapting to your new lifestyle. It's like a detox in a way. So maybe the sweet potato made a difference today. Wow. I think I've been missing out on that all this time. You always want something really refreshing in the morning. That grapefruit hits the spot. It really does. Okay, so this place that we're heading to today, we're going to be there in about 5 hours. It's in Indianapolis. Harlan Bakeries. We're delivering some grain blend. Grain. Guy on a keto diet delivering grain. That's actually funny. Well, we made it to Indianapolis. Can't really see the city from here. It's on the other side of the hill over there. I seen it when I came around. Might get a better chance at it, better view at it when I go around on the 465. But I got to stop in over here at the Flying J and get fuel, because once I deliver at this place, I'll be taking highways, and I don't know, not the interstate, so I don't really know what's going to be available for Flying J's. So I'd rather top up my fuel now, then I don't have to deal with it later. Yes, Indianapolis, famous for the Indy 500, the Indianapolis 500 Speedway. I went by the turnoff over there. It would have been nice to see it actually, but maybe next time, if there's another time. And that guy just ran that red. For sweet 200. I want sweet 100. I got a feeling this is not going to be fun. I don't like this. I can't see what I'm looking. I wonder if it's there, because this is a lumber yard up here. Ay, ay, ay. There it is. That's it. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something I probably am not allowed to do, but I don't have a choice now. Plus, it'll probably help me get into the loading dock there. Okay, we found it. Tiny little sign, Sweet 100. Tiny little sign. Oh, this is okay. This is probably the way they want me in anyway. I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of these dogs. All right, we have arrived. Okay, he wants me in 14. So, should have plenty of room here to turn around. Only 5 skids, won't take him that long to unload me. See how this works out. Okay, we are all done here. It didn't take him long to unload me. 4 skids come off pretty quickly. And now I pretty well have nothing in my trailer. Well, what I do have is not a lot to be delivered. And that's what's going to Virginia, which is 9 hours away. So, won't get there obviously today, but we're going to see if we can get at least 5 hours in today. Maybe find a Flying J in that area. So that's where we're shooting for. I'll probably call the customer shortly and find out when, give him an idea when I'm going to be there. I'm guessing it's about 12 noon, 1 o'clock tomorrow. Hopefully they'll be okay with that. very first we are for the very first time making our way into West Virginia. Wild and wonderful is their slogan. And beautiful countryside. Very much so. And I'll tell you something, it does bring me a lot of joy to have an opportunity to see a lot of this countryside that I've never seen before. It's very beautiful out here. You don't see this when you're looking at the names on a map. You don't really see what you're missing out on. It's just amazingly beautiful. A lot of bridges around here. Quite a bit of them. Train bridges and other bridges. Alright, so we got another hour and 15 minutes to go. I called ahead of time to a Walmart. It's a 24-hour Walmart because a lot of the truck stops, apparently to some of the reviews, are very, very small. And it won't take much for them to fill up. So I got a hold of a Walmart within an hour away from when my time expires on my e-log. And they are 24 hours and they allow truck parking. So that's where I will be staying. I think, can't remember what the town is called. I don't know if it's Nitro or not. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, about another hour and 14 minutes. Well, my dear friends, this has been a real treat. This is some amazing countryside here. I don't know if no, that's not the one I want to go down. Yeah, this is the one I want to go down. Yeah, this is some beautiful countryside here. West Virginia is a beautiful, beautiful state. My goodness. So I'm on the hunt for a Walmart. There's supposed to be a Walmart down here. At least hope there is. Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, this has been a treat. This is a gorgeous countryside. Oh man, I'll tell you something. If I had an opportunity to live in the U.S., this state would be a top 5 easily. In the top 3 actually. But I can't really say that yet because I haven't seen the rest of the country. But it is so gorgeous here. Man, just look at the lush trees. So many rivers and lakes. It's just beautiful country. If you live out here, you're very fortunate. Very fortunate. And we'll see how fortunate I am, whether I get a parking spot in this parking lot or not. Fortunately, this Walmart's 24 hours. Hopefully there's lots of parking here. Oh, I see a pretty decent sized parking lot there. Oh, I guess you're gonna have to go. You won't let me go. Hospitable, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, well, this is actually not too bad. And they actually said it was okay to park here, which is nice. Look at the scenery. Just so gorgeous. Well, I'm going to try to find a place where I'm not in the way of anybody.
You have 0 hours and 14 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yeah, don't you worry about me. working on it right now. Good morning. We are ready to go. It was a very nice, quiet, restful sleep last night. Just finished our pre-trip and everything. I felt like I slept 12 hours. Must be the nice air out here. Yeah, beautiful place. Right over here across from me here, you see a pickup truck. That farmer, he was working in this field until I fell asleep. And he's back out here already this morning working on it. You can't see the tractor, but he's way in the distance. Yeah. Really enjoyed my stay out here last night. And the people at Walmart were very, very friendly. Oh yeah, you can park your truck there, no worries. Yep. Gotta like that. The interstate is just behind me over there. Well, we are about 1.5 miles before we get to our final stop. I was on the phone with the gentleman who I'm delivering to. Funny thing is, when I called him, it came up as a Manitoba number. Kind of wondering if maybe they're building it and he's from Manitoba. I don't know. But he told me just follow where the GPS takes you and it'll take you right to the front and he'll flag me down. So it looks like I thought it might be more of an issue getting into this place, but evidently not. He's got a big area cleared out for me, so I shouldn't have any issues. Look at how beautiful this countryside is here. Lovely. Couldn't find a better location for a resort, huh? I'm going to get back it up a little bit and I'm going to get wide with it. Take this out of the lane. And then take it wide and then I should be able to pull into that other spot there. Should be able to make this. Missed the stop sign there by inches. Missing the ditch by inches. Oh, jeez. Oh, LTL is such an adventure. Fortunately, we got lots of room here. We can make it nice and wide. And a car is coming out. Okay. I just hope it's a lot easier to get out than it was to get in here. I don't know if I can make that right-hand turn sign. Oh my gosh, that's close. Yeah, millimeters. Good thing I stopped.
You're good, you're not hitting it.
Come on, truck, move. Sorry. Woo, that was so close. Oh, jeez. Oh, I should have had a camera on the side of the truck for this. Oh well. Maybe when I back out, I'll show you guys how much fun this is going to be. How you doing?
How are you?
Good. I'm just going to back it a little closer. Well, I'm letting those guys unload me, and I'm just going to take a look over here and see how easy it's going to be to get out of here. I want to make sure. I'm on hold right now with my dispatch. I'm trying to find out where I'm going after this, because I'm going to be very limited on where I can pull over. So it looks like I'm going to have to back out like this. Miss that sign. And looks like I'm gonna have to come back down this way, the same way I came in. And now, of course, there's another sign over there. I gotta see if I can make that corner or go back the way I came. Okay, just got off the phone with Chase, my dispatch. Dublin, Virginia is where I'm picking up. Not sure where that is, but at least I have an address now, which is great. Now I have a direction I can go towards. I'll see how these guys are making out over here. So, took them a little over an hour to get me unloaded. So I'm going to attempt to make this turn, because I'm noticing there's nobody parked at the spa over here. So I am going to try to see if I can make this turn. What I'm going to do, I'm going to back up a little bit. The mirror is way out of whack. Because I want to have my tires of my trailer as close as I can get it to this curb on this side. You got to be very careful too around here. Lots of people, children. Speaking of, 2 kids right there. They were smart, they waited. I'm going to try to make this turn, because I made it in here with no issue. Let's see if I can make it. If there's anybody parked here right now, I'd be hooped. No problem. No problem. Now the second hurdle. Oh, I took a walk up here and there was a van parked right there, and I'm like, oh man, I wish that guy wasn't parked there. I could make that turn around that tree a little easier. Life just got better. I'm gonna park it right here for a second. Oh, that's gonna be much easier to take that corner now. Okay. Alright. Oh, all these golf carts on their run here. This is quite the resort, my friends. And I did a little bit of investigating, and I talked to that was just a tree scratching against the side of the trailer. And these are all timeshares. Sorry guys. Look at that. That's pretty tight going around that corner. Oh, we did it. We made it. A little bit of pruning over there. Not much you can do. Got to get out of here, right? So funny, my GPS wants me to go down here and do a U-turn when I can just turn here. I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, we got here on some good time. It's only 5:34. Now I gotta stop at this gate here and tell this guy I'm allowed to put this thing in a dock. Alright, we are unhooked and dropped my trailer in the bay they wanted. I asked the guard shack earlier. I asked the guard shack. I asked the guard at the shack if the Walmart was open 24 hours up the hill there, and he said it was, so that's perfect. And apparently trucks can park there too. So that makes me happy. So I got a place to park for the night. Bobtailing is always so much easier. Don't have to worry about the trailer. Nice guy. So I'll head back down the hill here and go to the Walmart and stay there for the night. Work on a video tonight. Have a bite to eat. I don't quite remember how many. I didn't check to see what I had for miles today. But I think I got at least a little over 400, so I guess it's okay, day two.